I think I'm live. I think so. It's a very different setup for my usual live streams. Let me know in the chat that I can see here beside me. Woo! It's interesting because normally I have two monitors, right? So normally the game is here and chat is here, but I figure I'm not playing the game, so y'all are in front of me, and it's weird. So, um, anyway, I your cover hovercraft is full of eels. What? I don't know what that means. This question though is actually hard. Kill easy. Flambe. Flambe drove me crazy. He was douchey and misogynistic the first time we met. Um, I then see, that would confuse me. Oh, Blonde Blazer. See, it's not Blonde Blazer. Like it's Mandy. That I would be more interested in between the two of them. But I'm also like I'm very monogamous at heart. Okay, this is a weird thing. I didn't realize. I hello. I kind of fucked up yesterday. I mean, I fucked up a lot, y'all. If you were watching, I fucked up a lot because I'm very bad at games. But uh, the report card came like after I ended. I clicked next because I was looking for the exit screen, and the report card came. And apparently, because I something about the way I treated Visigal made her go evil. Guess because I didn't romance her. I don't know. That's what it looked like to me, and I was like, what? But the issue was I am very monogamous at heart. I just am. And I initially started flirting as Robert. That's my biggest complaint about the game. I want to be a girl. But as Robert, I started flirting with Blonde Blazer, aka Mandy. And then suddenly there's this other girl, and I would just never do that. Like, I would never be like, oh, wait, let me just drop you like a hot potato and pick up another girl. So it never even occurred to me to romance Busy Girl because I had already started romancing somebody else. But okay, all that to say, it's not Blonde Blazer. It's Mandy that I am more interested in. However, where's the comment? There we go. Malevola. I don't know enough. Like, she's hot. She's hot. So definitely, absolutely, kiss. I like how you. I just realized that you did that because the comments would get filtered. But yes, definitely kiss Malevola. But I don't know. Maybe more. Maybe I would like. I don't know. I don't know. So, and hello everybody. Oh, Monty Python. That's a Monty Python reference. Okay, that makes sense. I was like, I don't know why you're suddenly talking about. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that is something complicated I did diving on regarding Hero Invisial. I do want like I that game I almost started playing it again yesterday just because I wanted to see like without all the blur. I don't want to see all the dicks, but whatever, all the blurring, and like I want to know what the original music is and all that. But then I got sucked into doing some other project I'm working on and ended up doing that all day. But I'm curious to know what would happen if I don't know. I'm not sure if there's another way to do it without romancing her or not. Not sure. But he looks like a boy. He's got a beard and everything. I want to be a girl. I want to be a girl. Like, honestly, it was fine, except what did I say yesterday in the middle of the stream? I said, okay, fine, boys are allowed to kiss girls. Because every time he would kiss, like the second they would go in to kiss, I'd be like, I don't want, I want to be a girl. I don't want to be a boy kissing a girl. It's fine. Boys are allowed to kiss girls. It's cool. It's just not as fun. Anyway, my biggest issue was that this was all workplace thing. Like, no, it's the workplace. Apparently, I'm in the minority though. Yeah, it was a workplace thing. My biggest issue, which again, if you watch my streams, you know what my biggest issue was. I was into the whole dispatching people and trying to figure out what worked. I sucked, absolutely sucked at the hacking stuff, and it was like it got to the point, especially like towards the end when they were getting timed, and I couldn't figure out what it was asking me to do. And I think largely uh because like at one point I saw in the comments somebody said I had to make um the waves match, and I think it was telling me that purely in visual information with no words. And I said this again during the stream yesterday. That's the reason I don't read comic books. Actually, I'm if any of you watch or listen to Babylon, uh you'll hear me say something where I said the opposite of what I meant, like I just missed a word. When I talked about reading comic books, I said that's why I read comic books or something. I can't remember. I caught it in editing and I almost cut it out because I fucked up a word, but I figured people will understand what I mean. Because I meant the opposite. I don't read comic books largely because they're really, really hard for me. Because my brain will see the words as important and then ignore the pictures, and I get to the bottom of the page and I don't know what happened because the purpose of like the medium of comic books, a large part of the story is told visually, and so I would have to go back and read the page again, sometimes 2 or 3 times. And I think a lot of the information for those hacking segments was just visually conveyed, and I would miss it, and they were very frustrating. And I didn't. I tell me, uh, can it does F5 F8 work? Because I have done those again. It never occurred to me that I could do them again. I don't know why. Could I F5 F8 them? I'm not sure. Memes are different. Memes are different than that. It's like it's reading a narrative is just different than that, and I like my brain will default to words. It just like, how do I say this? Because it is words, but the same thing happens if I'm reading Korean, and numbers will be in there. Like a number, my brain reads numbers in English, and so the second there's a number in the Korean sentence, my brain will switch off Korean mode and start reading English, and it fucks me up because I have to switch back to Korean mode again, and I hate it. I hate it so much every single time. The same thing happens if there's just an English word in the middle, or oh, this is a completely different issue. But I had a professor when I was doing my master's here, who she speaks English like it could be one of her native languages, and she would switch back and forth, and it would fuck me up because I would be concentrating so hard on Korean, and the second she spoke English, my brain was like, relax, and I would relax, and then she'd go back to Korean and be like, fuck, no, I had to turn it back on again, and like there's a booting sequence I have to go through every single time you do that. Anyway, Invisigal can be your friend and a hero. Apparently, it's things like supporter at every time, and based on having more successful missions and failure with Invisigal. Okay, I did fail with her quite a bit, and I failed a lot. All right, I'm gonna try again and try to do better with her on my not stream around where I don't have spoiler bars. Oh, I don't want to see all the dicks. There's apparently a lot of floppy dicks. Yeah, it's quite spatially important. Like with the red glowy things, you need to backtrack in the maze often. Yeah, the mazes just didn't like that was hard for me. Um, that was just hard, just hard. Uh, anyway, that was the other issue with romancing Invisigal. I was her supervisor. I don't want to be her supervisor. That feels wrong. Like I don't want to be her. I don't want to be her supervisor and like date her. That feels wrong. Yeah. Sorry, we're jumping all over the place because of the delay in chat. But when a proper noun, like an English proper noun in Korean, usually they're just written in Korean. But and there's a lot of like Konglish, like English words that are in Korean that I will read them and I don't understand them because the way that they do syllables is different. I mean, this one I understand now because I've just seen it so many times. But like ice cream is 5 syllables in Korean. Ice cream. It's 5 syllables, and so when you see it written out, it just doesn't look like anything. Like it doesn't look like English. It's like, what is that word? I. what was the word? There was a word on one of the topic tests that when I asked somebody about it afterwards, because I read it so many times trying to understand it, and I was at, they like, Jenny, how do you not know that word? It's English. And I was like, what do you mean? And then they said it to me, and I was like, oh my god, I can't remember what word it was, but it was an English word that was just written out in Korean, but the syllables were broken up strange, and my brain could not decode it. It's weird. So anyway, I really enjoyed the game. I really did like it, and I kept like I would get lost in the uh well, the narrative, because it is a very narrative game, all right, which I apparently this is a whole genre of game, so I really enjoyed it. I would just, be watching, but the animation was stunning. Like it was just gorgeous. Like, it's very old school, but I'm assuming they were using like 3D animation that was drawn over or something. I don't know. I don't know. It was really pretty though. It was really, really pretty animation, and the humor of the humor of the, I guess, the Critical Role. Like, I don't know who wrote it. Is it Matt Mercer who wrote this, or because like it said Critical Role at the beginning, uh, but I don't. There was just a sense of humor that landed with me that reminded me of stuff that I like Vox Machina and like Dropout, their kind of stuff. And I was like, okay, that works. That works. Uh, I don't know enough games. 90s games like Wing Commander. I don't know these games. There's a bit of a, yeah. But yes, this is also very true. It gets very good inspirational speeches. It's all good. Like, there's my main complaint with the game was the mazes, but that was not, I don't know if that's a fair complaint about the game, as opposed to just me being A, bad at them, and B, just bad at that sort of thing in general. Like, it's not, I mean, bad at games in general, and then bad at that specific sort of thing in general. So it's not a complaint about the game so much as just, oh, this is not ideal for me. I liked pretty much everything. Anything else, I don't know. I don't like the idea of romancing Visigal because I'm supposed to be your supervisor. But hopefully, okay, so I don't have to romance her. I can just like be your friend and not fail as much. Yeah, this is true. This is very true. Some Matt Cawthon vibes. Uh, I know, he totally did. He totally did. I could hear it sometimes, but you know what? If no one had told me that he was like, if it nobody had told me it was him, like Jesse Pinkman, like I would not have known. Uh, I'm pretty sure I would not have picked up on it. There was other, like, obviously, fuck, I forget his name every time. Jesus, uh, the guy who looks like Jesus. He's a streamer and he looks like Jesus. Uh, the one who was playing Batboy, the one who I kept giving intelligent points to, because I thought it was funny to give him intelligence points. Moist. His voice I recognize. And then when the credits rolled at the end, I was like, "That's Laura Bailey." So I was like, "Oh, Laura Bailey." Sorry, that's Critical Role. I knew there were Critical Role actors in there. I recognized Travis, and then her, but only at the end. And other voices. Did I recognize other voices? I don't think I recognized any other voices. I'm assuming the Irish guy was Jacksepticeye. Is that his name? Jack? John? Jeffrey? I don't know. But, oh, they're not credited with writing it. I wonder who wrote it then. Because like they're like, when the game starts up, it says Critical Role, like that. So I'm assuming they're involved. He was Shroud, of course he was Shroud. Matt Mercer, I never recognize his voice because his voices are so good. They all sound so different. Yeah, and yes, Charlie is Moist Critical, right? So he is playing Um, the bat. Yeah. Ah, the bartender was Taliesin. Okay. 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 That's cool. That's really cool. They were all, but I wonder who wrote. Like, I could find out. I'm sure. Let me just pop up. Ooh, yeah, that'll be weird. I'll put Google over there on my other monitor. Who wrote Dispatch? Oh, I have it still in images because I was finding a poster to put up. By somebody named Pierre Charette. And additional writing: Mayanna Barron, Ashley Jeffalone, Susie Matson, Polly. Okay, these are not names I know. None of these are names I know. But all right, cool, very cool. I don't know how Critical Role got involved then. I don't know. It's a stacked cast. That's they must like maybe they got involved in funding. I'm not sure, but yeah. I don't know. How many of you all have played? Like, uh, I yeah, I don't know. Like, have you played it, Alex? Because I don't know if y'all remember. I said it in the very first stream. Alex got me this game. This was a Christmas present from Alex. So thank you so much for getting me this game. And all of you can thank Alex as well because obviously that's why I was able to stream it because it was a Christmas present. So, yeah. Uh, 540 voice acting credit roles. Wow. Wow. Uh that's really cool. That's really cool. I I don't fully like I've watched Vox Machina and I'm watching I mean obviously Vox Machina is not over and I'm watching uh the Mighty Nine, but I feel relatively new to Critical Role. Like I very relatively new to like to watching that sort of stuff. So I don't know most of them. Oh, they've helped fund the game. Okay, cool, cool. Yeah. Telltale Studios, or Telltale Games, they did a bunch of Walking Dead, I think, back in the day. I remember hearing about those games like this is years ago, and thinking, oh, that sounds like a type of game I might really like, but I wasn't watching The Walking Dead, so I never like thought about playing those. I but I just for a while kind of kept my eye out for games that were in that. There was uh they were gonna do or somebody was gonna do games like that for it was a comic book series, like a fairy tale comic book series, I think, because I remember trying to read the comics so that I could play the game, and that was another comic book series that I had to drop just because it was so exhausting for me to read them. So I didn't ever end up playing the game. I can't remember what the comic book series was, but it was nothing wrong with the comic book series. It was just me trying to read them. It felt like work because every page I had to read like um so many times. So but that was like I remember hearing about them and thinking, "Oh, this is a type of video game I think I would like." Uh sorry, I'm circling over something and I realize you can't see it because it's over in the sidebar. It was this comment that I was circling over. Was Wolf Among Us that? What game was it? I'm trying to think. What it was a comic book series. What was it called? Something like Fable or something like that. I don't know. I don't know if it ever ended up happening. What do you mean The Expanse? Sorry, I love The Expanse. So, what do you mean about The Expanse? Uh, like your response. Do they also have game like narrative games in The Expanse? Is that a thing? Because I would like that. I would enjoy that. I I keep like I'm staring at chat, hoping for an answer to this question. Uh, I don't remember. I don't remember what the comic book. I remember it was fairy tales, but like obviously a modern and adult retelling of fairy tales. That's it. They did an Expanse game. Oh, oh, oh! It just keeps getting more and more interesting. I am going to check that out. Holy crap! Holy crap! Is that what that is? Is that Wolf Among Us? Is that drummer? Okay, is that what that is? The Wolf Among Us is the okay. The Expanse, a Telltale series, an episodic narrative adventure where you play as Kamina Drummer, focusing on zero-G exploration, difficult choices, and survival before the first season of the show. Okay, okay, okay. That sounds interesting. Okay, okay. Wolf Among Us is a different one. I'm wondering if Wolf Among Us is the one that I heard about, because that sounds like it could be fairy tale-y, but I don't know. But this sounds so interesting. Oh, that sounds so interesting. Okay. And a new Expanse game. Yeah, I heard about this. I think I even watched a trailer for it because I thought it was like a television show trailer. And then it, like 10 seconds I was like, wait a minute. What is this? What is this? So I don't remember what I thought about it though, but that was it. I'm very curious about that Expanse one. I haven't rewatched the Expanse show or reread the. I read those books I think twice, maybe 3 years ago, but I haven't read them. He I don't remember how we did it, Alex. I think he had to we had to become. I'm so new to games. What's it called? The thing that you have to buy games. I'm so new. I'm so new. Steam. We had to become Steam friends. I'm saying words that I hope make sense. Yes, Steam friends. Yes, I'm not okay. Good. We had to become Steam friends, and then he sent me a game. I'm so new to this. So my gaming experience is Power Wash Simulator and Baldur's Gate 3, and now this game. I'm trying to think. I think I have another game in my Steam as well that the thing that you become. No, I said it wrong. The thing that you buy or you have to buy games. I keep Gus is gonna be mad if I play another game because I bought Claire Obscure to play because I mean everybody says it's good, but Gus is raving about it constantly, and I know I would like it, but I just don't. I like it. It seems like it's a fully in-depth story that I'm not sure how how my brain could handle it right now. Like this was a fully in-depth story, but it was like I wasn't. It was much more relaxing to play, whereas I feel like Claire Obscure would take a lot of mental energy that I don't have at the moment. So I want to. Yeah, yeah, and the I have heard this, and it has Shadowheart there. Uh, okay, sorry, somebody put the Expanse game description. Okay, hold on, I'm scrolling back up. The Expanse, Osiris Reborn. Yes, that's right. A story-driven third-person sci-fi action RPG by Owlcat Games with customizable characters, crew management, and tactical combat set during the show's events. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. Um what else? Okay. Yes, this is what yeah. Uh the thing that I heard about Clair Obscur is that it is a turn based but with timed elements at some points. And one thing I really did very much enjoy, and it like actually relieved some of my tension while playing Baldur's Gate 3, although the music sometimes made me forget about it, was that I could take my time and think before making a decision. Like even the timed elements were turn-based timed, not actually like you have 30 seconds. So yeah, I know when I'm trying to. Oh, hold on, I gotta get back into. If I come closer to the camera, it clears it up a bit. Like if I get even closer, but then my arm isn't clipping through the desk. Ooh, that's okay. That's better. Actually, maybe I'll set it here. Not so sparkly now. I think that's better. But yes. Yeah, I don't know. It's some sort of light artifacting thing happening in animes. That's another game I own on Steam because it's not a game, but I also have the desktop version of animes. That's the program that I use for this. You know. Yes, it's just my personality sparkling through, but I've negated it now. The Expanse game is linked in Discord. Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you. Oh no. I don't know. I'm sure Rapunzel has made a slideshow for me. She's here. I'm sure she has. It's just the energy and the how do I say this? There's burnout that happens after a season of a show, like after the season, because there's a lot of content that you make, and it just sort of like that's focusing on something else. It kind of feels nice, and yeah, this is the other issue. A lot of yeah, thinking about it makes me sad. So, yeah. Probably dig Rogue Trader, turn-based gothic horror sci-fi aristocracy in the Warhammer 40k universe. I don't know much about Warhammer, so I have no idea what that means. I know I'm not a huge fan of horror, just in general. Like little look into my mind. I always want to know what happens in horror movies because there's always a mystery, like always like who did it or how or whatever. But I'm too scared to watch them. So it's I have these channels I watch called shit. Kill Count and there's another one. There's two that I watch where there's cheerful white guys who explain horror movies to you in cheerful voices, and it's not scary, and that's how I watch, and, and that's how I know what happens. So yeah, okay, D&D in space, interesting, huh? But I just horror is not my vibe. It's just not my vibe. No, not. I know that there's queer elements in it, so I know people would love me to watch. But How to Beat. I haven't heard of How to Beat. Ooh, that's a good one. Okay, I'm gonna add that one to my list because I have like a couple of that I subscribe to. It's not How to Beat. It's Kill Count, another one, and then that's it. So I'm gonna add How to Beat because I always want to know what happens. Like whenever I hear about it, I'm like, ooh, I want to know how they got over that or who died or whatever. But I don't want to watch them. I don't want to watch them because they're too scary. Yeah, you know what? That's actually the only thing I know about Warhammer, to be honest, is the Warhammer dude bro, and I don't know if I want the dude bros. So, uh, I really enjoyed Dungeon Crawler Carl. I would not call Dungeon Crawler Carl a horror. Is that considered horror? Like it's definitely dystopian. It's but it's I wouldn't call it horror. It's like lit RPG. You hate horror but love Hill House. I just I don't know. Like this is how much of a coward I am when it comes to horror. I watch one of those cheerful white guys, probably Kill Count, explain the movie It Follows. And fuck, I've even just brought it up now. I know it'll happen again tonight just because thinking about it. Just the cheerful white guy explaining that movie to me gave me nightmares. Like it gave me nightmares, and it was just like, oh fuck. And so yeah, I I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it's horrific, but it's not horror. Horrific and horror to me are completely different things. So yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, I like I'm sure there's like it's the same with I mean, there's so many things like Star Wars just in and of itself. Star Wars in and of itself very enjoyable. Star Wars fandom toxic, like really toxic. So I that's one of the issues with making content about certain things is, oh, I don't want to make content about that thing because I don't want that thing's fans like following me. Like that is a literal thing that I've had to think about on some about some things. Like, oh, I don't want to engage with that because I don't want those people showing up in my chat ever. So that's the name. Yes. James A. Janice. But that's not the other. There's another guy. Oh shit! It's gonna bother me. Hold on. It's gonna bother me because I can't remember his name. Or I actually don't know if I know his name. I know his channel's name. Sorry, just a sec. I'm gonna go into my alt YouTube account because I have one YouTube account I use for making content and another YouTube account I use to actually watch stuff. So I gotta open up another browser window. Foundflix. Foundflix. That's the other one. So, yeah. Yeah, Star Wars fandom, horrific. Like, literally horrific. So, mm-mm, mm-mm. not something I ever want to uh, bring into my I have a nice space on the internet that I enjoy. And so I don't want to open it up to people that I don't want to interact with. I mean, I know I can always kick people out and stuff, but it's just I don't like dealing with that. It's not fun. So, yeah, Foundflix. I like Kill Count is my favorite, but yeah, Foundflix is pretty good. And what was the other one? Hold on, let me write that. Put it. Okay, I'm gonna subscribe to that while I've got it here. What did you say? The name? How to beat. Okay. Okay. That will be a new thing that I watch. Then I can know what happens in horror movies without having to get scared. Unless it's like It Follows, in which case the the explanation of it gave me nightmares, and I don't know how that happened. I'm such a coward. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So oh, I mean, I'm a Star Wars fan too. Like, not to the extent that I'm like a Wheel of Time fan or a Star Trek fan. Like, there are Star Wars stuff that I haven't watched, but like, I mean, granted, there is Star Trek stuff I haven't watched, but that's a whole other story. But like, I like Star Wars enough that I like bought myself a lightsaber and broke it because I played with it too much as an adult, and that's a whole thing. But I wouldn't like when you try and engage with the people online about it, it just turns into a mess. Like I don't know. Okay, things I know about 40K is, and I'm realizing also incidentally that all this time I thought I didn't realize it was 40K. I've always, because I've only ever heard people talk about it, I've always thought it was 4DK. I've always thought it was 40K. Oh my god. I'm just realizing how stupid that is. Anyway, things I know about it is very dude bro, and Henry Cavill, I believe, likes it. That's what I know, and I think he likes the minis a lot. I plan to. Okay. First of all, I have watched Lower Decks. Lower Decks was incredible. It's my favorite of the newer Trek stuff. Like, absolutely loved it. Starfleet Academy, probably. Like, what was that? Oh, I forgot I had the emoji thing turned you're a member and you put emojis, like just emojis in chat, it makes emojis fly around the screen, and I forgot about it. I set that up so fucking long ago. I was so confusing. Oh god. I plan to watch Starfleet Academy, although I heard that it's going to be taking place like during the Picard era. I was thinking it was taking place like there. It's happening again. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, there they go. uh, and I thought it was going to be happening after the events of Discovery, so after the burn, which would make sense to me. They're starting again, so I'm actually really confused about it. The one that I haven't actually watched is Strange New Worlds. And the sorry, it keeps happening now. It's so funny. The only reason I haven't watched it is because I started watching it. I actually filmed a reaction to one of the I guess episode 1. I don't know. During when I had I don't even know what to call it, brain fog after COVID, and I fucked it up really, really bad. Like when I went to edit it, I had done something to the audio that was just a mess, and so it was unusable. I would have had to re-record it or whatever. And the brain fog that I had, I've explained this a little bit, but the brain fog that I had was weird in the way that I couldn't feel emotion. I couldn't feel positive emotions. Like, it was such a weird thing. I could feel sad and depressed, but things that made, like, I would watch shows that I liked and not smile or laugh at all. And actually, for a while, I couldn't feel any emotions. You want, okay? Oh shit! Oh hey, welcome, Joe. Thanks for becoming a sponsor. Sorry, it just shows up right over my face because it's not set up for. That's amazing. How many? Okay. No, we're past this enough in the podcast. I can say this. In Babylon 5. When I knew I was getting better, because I basically had several months of like, I feel like an automaton and I have no emotions whatsoever. And then there's another Babylon 5 podcast, Gray 17. They posted a video of a cameo that they got from Bruce Boxleitner, basically saying welcome, whatever. And in the cameo, he talks about a lot of the cast that has passed away. And I watched that and I cried. And I I had that feeling of, being really, really sad and touched. And then maybe 30 minutes later went, holy fuck, I just cried. I haven't felt an emotion in a really long time. That's amazing. I think I even sent them a message like, thank you for that, because I haven't felt an emotion in a really long time. And I feel really happy having felt an emotion. And then I fucked, like a couple of months after that, I fucked up the Stranger Things thing, and it just put me in such a depression. Like, such a weird thing, but it put me in a depression to have fucked it up. And every time I try to watch it since, my brain just goes on this high alert of, this show bad, but it has nothing to do with the show. It is entirely to do with that feeling, because it was so, I don't know why I reacted to it so badly. Like, it was something wrong in my brain from the post-COVID stuff. Anyway, okay, let me go back to chat, because I'm very far behind because I scrolled up. Oh, look at the hearts floating around. I've heard that this episode is really good, and I keep trying. I actually got recently, I got how many episodes into season 1? I got up to the episode where it's like an alternate, like it's a fairy tale. I don't know why I keep bringing up fairy tales. Like, it's a fairy tale that the daughter of the doctor is brought all the characters into, which, to be honest, it's a fun episode. I guess I didn't really like it because it's way too early in the show for us to be seeing them in alternate personalities, because I don't know them well enough yet. Like, I was just watching it going, this would be really funny, like, if it was happening on TNG in like season 3, because then you know the characters. But I don't know these characters well enough yet to find this really funny. Okay. A good See, I keep wanting to say 4DK instead of 40K. Lore overview for you to watch. Okay, it's worth dipping your toes in. Neat. Sorry, I'm so far behind. The WH fan film asterisk is like amazing. WA White. Oh, Warhammer. Okay, I was trying to figure out what that meant. Yeah, my favorite Star Trek. I know it's an unpopular choice. Is Voyager. I'm so. Oh, look at people becoming members. Oh, thank you. Thank you for doing that. That's really sweet. I appreciate it. Welcome to being a member of my channel. Oh, and welcome also you. This is cool. This is cool. I don't know how to react to stuff. It's weird. Okay. Yes, I have. Thank you. I seriously don't know how to react. Oh, look at all these things flying around my screen. Whee! I've heard they had a musical episode, and I know. Thank you. I'm sorry. I should react like a mature adult. What do people say? Thanks for. I don't know. I don't know watch enough streams, so I don't know how people react. Reacting like a crazy person. Thank you so much for becoming sponsors and members of my channel and making stuff fly around my screen. Okay. Yes, I've heard about both of these, and I do want to get there. I just got a lot of other stuff on my plate right now. Thank you, Dwayne Swab. Wow, so much stuff going about. We're supposed to be chatting about Dispatch, but we've wandered far afield. Thank you. I'm sorry, I'm just giggling like a crazy person right now because I don't know what to do or react. Yeah, I've heard he's on Cameo as well. You know who found out that he was on Cameo for me? Was Gus. Gus was like, hey, he's on Cameo. Like, hey, you're not supposed to be looking up the cast members on Cameo. So, but yes. Okay, now I'm really far behind. And look at all of these. Oh, gift memberships. Thank you. Oh, that's so cool. No, this has not been mentioned yet. Okay, am I going to carry on with the Fallout reactions? Probably not. Largely because they did really badly. Like, I don't know if you look at the numbers, you may not see them, but the numbers on that video are very low, and I think largely because it wasn't promoted. The show, not my video. I mean, the show was not promoted, and this sucks. I really hate that the algorithm is like this. But when you do badly on one video, the algorithm decides that people hate your videos, and they won't promote it, and it hurts every subsequent video. I like the worst I found that out. I pushed through and I did it was when I did reactions to Kindred, just because I love Octavia Butler, the author of the book Kindred. The show was fine, but I wanted to cover it because that's it's a book that I find amazing, and an author I love, and I wanted to cover the show, and it hurt my channel for months. Like, for a very long time. I felt like I was digging myself out of a hole, and I don't want to have to do that every week. I don't know, if the show season 1 did really, really well, but I don't know. Okay. You can make Nynaeve bounce around the screen. You can. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm so far behind. I have not watched Pluribus yet. But yeah, Voyager is I'm sorry. I'm so far behind. I realize I'm very far behind on chat because I keep answering questions really lengthy-wise. At length. Lengthy-wise? That's not an expression. But Voyager is my comfort Star Trek. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, I don't know, it didn't land with me somehow. It just didn't. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. Oh, Light Blinded Fool, you did that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for gifting those. Um, oh, look at the stuff flying around my screen. It's so cool. I never saw this. I never saw their serious talk about watt numbers. Oh, that's why they were concerned about not doing it, Adam and Jay. Yeah. Yeah. Uh, anyway. Oh, he's not. Interesting. Interesting. Huh. Okay. Uh, but yeah. Okay. I have not played any Fallout. I don't know anything about the gameplay at all. Yes, gotta get back to Dispatch. So, Dispatch. Okay. That's what the whole purpose of this conversation is. I've never done a just chatting stream before. This is my first time doing like a just chatting stream. Um, if there was a way to have unlimited time attempts, if there was a way to have unlimited time, yes, it would be better. But if like I would even take attempts, and that was the question I asked a while back. Does F5, F8 work? Like if I do, uh, if I were to like F5 before the hacking, then would F8 let me do it again? Uh, welcome to how most just chatting streams go. I've never done one, so I don't know. I don't know anything about this format. I've honestly been a bit nervous the concept of doing one because like I feel like there wouldn't be enough people to like when I'm playing a game, my chat does not move fast. I'm not like a massive channel, so my chat isn't constantly moving. So there isn't like a huge amount of people here. So when I'm playing a game, I'm playing the game and then I can look up and catch up on chat. So I didn't think there would be enough there they go again. I didn't think there would be enough stuff for me to respond to be honest. But that's what this feels like, yes. Uh, but yeah, that's the question. That if I can try them again, I mean, obviously, I'm gonna do. If I can do that, I'm gonna do that when I play by myself at home with all the nudity and music, so I can see all the boobies and look away from all the floppy dicks because there seems to be a lot of floppy dicks. So is it turn based or is it? I don't know what the opposite of turn based is, because like I said, very new to games. But is it like I've watched people play like my friend Nodin plays Dark Soul whatever, and that one looks like a game that you have to be like very stressed out while playing, and I don't want that. Uh, a friend made selections, so I don't think you have to deal with a timer. Interesting. Oh, okay. So there's stuff in the settings. Okay, I could play with that. Okay. Um. Don't care about the budget. Oh, that would be great. That would be so cool. Oh, okay. Hmm. Okay, not turn based and like Skyrim. Okay. So no ability to pause. Okay. Um yeah. I I think I there's a certain like I play games to have fun, and if I get too stressed, I'm not like the because if there's settings in Dispatch that I can change, I would do that to not have that stress. Because I sorry, there's something I'm working on in the back of my head that I'm not telling people about yet because it's not anywhere near done. Whoa, 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 Jenny, smacking my microphone. Uh, um, but there's a thing that I'm working on, and a line I in it is I paid $60 for a world to explore, not a punch clock click on a digital chore. Like I want to have fun when I'm playing games because I have a job and I have life and I don't want to be stressed out about it. So yeah, yeah. Oh, it's a first person shooter. I actually also think I get vertigo, and I this is I'm my constitution is not great. I get nightmares from explanations of horror movies, and even playing Power Wash Simulator, I have to make sure that my settings are specific because I get sick. If the screen starts moving like this and this and this, I start to feel sick. So I have to change that. And I've heard that that's a first-person shooter thing. So I am not sure about that for myself. So yeah. Okay. So you can pause Skyrim and Fallout. Okay. I would hate you. I've watched other people play it, but yeah, I don't think I would be able to do it. So yeah. So that's just it. I think I get motion because, like I said, even Power Wash Simulator gives me motion sickness. Uh, you can stop a fight to have a sec. Ooh, ooh! Look at these colorful hearts. Oh my god, it's just like fireworks, like confetti going around. It's cute. Okay. And you can adjust camera settings. Okay, cool. Games I've never heard of. Wow, you guys know. Like, I just so. Look at that. Sorry, it's just cute when they start flying around. I totally forgot I set that up. I can't think it's just there as part of the settings. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. Try waking up screaming because of a nightmare and talking in your sleep so your screaming is only at the volume of a whisper? What? That does not sound great. That does not sound great at all. Okay. Pac-Man streams. I mean, I played Pac-Man. But yeah. Oh, look at the butterflies. So this sounds terrible. This sounds terrible. Look at my butterflies. Anyway, okay, back to dispatch. I might look into the settings and see if I can turn off the timer because that would make me so much less stressed. I'm trying to think of other things that I plan to do I will definitely obviously try to be better with Visigal because I don't want her to be evil at the end like that. That felt bad. That's gotta be Wolfie. That's gotta be Wolfie. Yes, that's Wolfie. Made wolves and foxes in chat. Ooh, snakes and foxes. I wonder if there's snakes. But yes, that was cool. Oh my god. Oh, that's great. That's great. And yeah. Yeah. Yes, that's the other choice that I plan to make. Because I assumed that that what's his face would there go the snakes and foxes. There they go. Nice. It's a Wheel of Time reference for those of you who haven't read Wheel of Time. I assumed that the Travis Phenomenon would be a good hero, but he just kept getting fucking depressed all the time. So I want to definitely try Water Boy. And who is this? I know who this is. Sorry, you can't see my mouse. I know who this is. Who's that guy? On the far left. Who's that? I don't know who that is. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, I don't want to be getting sick. I don't want to be getting sick. Matt Mercer is in Fallout. Okay. Oh. Ooh. Sorry, like this music to clear out the fin. Excellent. Horse poop emoji. I think there's just poop emojis. I don't know if there's specifically a horse poop emoji. So I wonder if I can make them bigger. I'd have to go into chat or into my my settings, but I wonder if I can make the emojis bigger. I don't know if I can. This is one of the things, like, oh, look at them go. This is one of the things I wish I could experience Twitch chat for. I can't do it because I'm in South Korea, but from what I understand, there's all sorts of interactions that are possible with Twitch chat, and I can't use it, so I don't know. And I very rarely go on Twitch. I've watched. Do you know Beth? Some of you know Beth Domon. She she's in the Wheel of Time fandom. She streams on Twitch, and I've watched some of her streams a few times. But it's just, I forget to go because I can't use most of it because of the limitations from being in Korea. You can train him so he doesn't get depression. Interesting. Yeah, they totally were. They totally are. They totally are. But again, the only one I like, I'm pretty sure the Irish one is. I've never watched him, so I don't. Jacksepticeye, John Septiceye, Joseph. It's Jaysepticeye, and then the other one is moist something, whatever. Jacksepticeye, that's his name. Okay. Moist critical, he's the bat. So ooh getting Wheel of Timey. Yeah, and that's something I definitely plan to do, is choose Waterboy next time and see. Yes. Ooh. Okay, I don't know if the link is actually showing up in chat, because when I see it, it just says, oh, there it is. Good, it is in chat. Yes. Check out Beth Dobon's Twitch channel. She mostly streams, oh, shoot. Because I mostly, when I tried to watch her, was for her Baldur's Gate stuff, but I don't know if she's playing Baldur's Gate anymore, but she mostly streams, games that I don't know. Yeah, I don't know the games, so I can't tell you the names. Like live games that you can play with other people. So that's what she mostly plays. But it, like, her chat seems like a really awesome place and really cool people. And Beth is amazing. So if you like those kind of games, you should definitely check out Beth. Fuck, I wish I could remember the names of the games. It's not Fallout, because that's not one of them. Anyway, but anyway, you can check her out. Overwatch. Sorry, it was gonna bother me if I couldn't remember the name. Overwatch. So, and oh no, she's not doing Overwatch now. I think it's a Marvel one. I think it's mostly Marvel. She's doing a Marvel game. So, yes, that's it. Yes, Marvel Rivals. That's it. That's what she's mostly playing right now. And just realizing the color on this poster is off. His cape is supposed to be yellow. Does this look yellow for you, or does it look like tan? I don't know why it's weird colored. Anyway, that's odd. I don't just notice that. Anyway, yeah, that's weird. Beigey. I don't know why it's looking like that. It's weird. Okay. Trying to think. I said this was going to be short. I thought this would be like 30 minutes. I didn't think I would have this much to say, but we went kind of far afield. Yeah, Among Us, I played Among Us. Okay, so I've played more games than I thought. During the COVID days, it was like a lot of my friends and I were playing Among Us, because that's, yeah. Oh, monthly just chatting stream? That might be fun. I've never done one of these before. And so I didn't think that it would be fun, because I just would be like, it's just me talking to nobody by myself. Which, I mean, I guess that's what I'm doing, but y'all are here. I don't know. It feels very self-indulgent. Although I guess having a YouTube channel is really self-indulgent, so I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Aww. Look at all that. Sorry, it's just, I'm like a child. I guess, just floating in front of me. So, yeah, there's enough, I guess, to make it work. I'm surprised. I guess it's like a video with less editing. It definitely is. This is a lot less stress than editing a video. I think that's also part of it. Like, I absolutely love the Babylon 5 stuff. I'm ecstatic, because I've been wanting to do that for years, like literally years. And in my mind, I always knew I wanted it to be with Ali and Gus. And then I didn't have somebody else. I needed somebody else. and then I did a panel with Jen at ooh, ooh. I did a panel with Jen at WalkCon, and we weren't like very like we had met, but we had not like had lots of conversations at that point. And after the panel, I just like walked up to her, was like, "Have you watched Babylon 5?" And she went, "Yeah, I have." And I went, "Oh, okay." Okay, and just asked her to do the podcast. That's how we became friends. was that. And then we talked about it for a while, and then yeah, but I've been wanting to do this for you. So all of this to say, I'm loving that we're doing it. But the editing for the like, I have gotten the editing of my own videos and the reactions down to like a science. There, it's still work, but a reaction video, I can film a reaction to an hour episode of television and have that video edited in maybe another hour. So like, I don't know if you remember, like I would get home from work, watch a show, and have my like maybe at 10 p.m. and have the reaction up by midnight, because they don't take that long. The reactions, and especially the previously take me about 10 hours, although less because of somebody is Zephyr, one of our Babylon 5 patrons, has been really great about getting me the images. So now they're taking me maybe 6 hours to do the previously, so that saves me so much fucking time. But even just editing the reactions takes hours. Like it's taking way more work than I'm used to. So I don't have as much energy to do a lot of other stuff. Yeah, this is nice. I don't know. I truly don't know. Oh, I didn't even catch that they were the golden bees. The golden bees. It's good. I truly don't know. I like, people have really been generous in helping me go for the last several years. I sure it's weird. I feel weird raising money to go, but I can't really. Oh, that's you. Thank you. You have no idea. Sorry, I just have to stop. You have no fucking idea how much help it is just having that, and like having a wide variety of images. Oh my god, thank you. Because that takes me so much time. That site is great because it means I don't have to like go and take screen caps of the episode by itself, but it's just, oh, you have no idea. It saves me so much time. Thank you. Lego games, that might be fun. Okay. Yeah, anyway, that was what I was just saying, is just the Babylon 5 is taking way more editing than normal, and because we're filming basically on a weekly schedule, it means like I've actually been somewhat relaxed for the last couple of weeks because we banked a few episodes, and then obviously Christmas and New Year's. But I know next week is going to be busy because we're recording again on Tuesday, and then I will have to do all that editing again. So, yeah. Hey, that's not me. That's Lesbian Nerdy. My passport doesn't look like this. So, they don't know. They don't know. I've never said a bad thing about the Trump administration ever. I enjoy him. Anyway, so yeah, but yes, I don't know. I had a couple of financial hiccups this year, so as far as WalkCon, I'm truly not sure. Thank you so much. I truly don't know. I truly can't say how grateful I am for your help, Suffer. Madrius, like that. It's just so so helpful. So yeah, you can say all the bad stuff. I mean, I can say all the bad stuff too. I just don't want to, just being from Canada. That's true. He's mad at Canada for some reason. That never happens. Nobody's ever mad at Canada. Anyway, WalkCon is super fun. Like it's honestly one of my favorite things that I've like done for the last couple of years. I love it. I look forward to it. I don't know if I can make it this year. Like I said, just had some financial hiccups and stuff, life, being an adult, and it sucks. And I know, like, I haven't paid, like, people have been helping me last several years, so I know that it's just, even with that, I end up spending money and stuff when I'm there. So it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. But yeah, it really is. It truly, it's who is it? I think Zool who called it like summer camp for grown-ups. It is. It's so fun. It's so cool to like, and it's weird. You think all we would talk about would be Wheel of Time, but like we talk about Wheel of Time at the panels, and then when you're not on a panel, you're just hanging out with all the friends that you made. So it's great. It's great. Um, oh, that's the first you knew about it. Wow. Wow. Yeah, it's like we have this just happy corner of the internet, but it is a corner of the internet. If you don't know about this corner of the internet, how would you know? You know? So anyway, I guess I appreciate that. Thank you. I don't know if I'm going to do it. Like I don't know if I'm going to do a fundraiser this year. So I haven't decided yet. But thank you all for joining me for this, my very first Just Chatting stream. Thank you, Madrius, for doing all of those. I don't know if I should call you Zephyr or Madrius, but thank you for doing all of those screen caps. Thank you, Light Blinded Fool, for buying all the memberships. That was great. Or what's the expression? There's an expression. I used it before. Thank you for the gifted. Thank you for the gifted. That makes me sound like a professional streamer. Thank you for the gifted. And thank you all so much for joining for this. I hope this was fun and interesting. I've never done one of these, so I guess, yeah, I appreciate it. And yes, remember, like and subscribe and follow, and all of that. So I appreciate it. And, I will see you, I guess, yeah, maybe we'll make this a monthly thing where I do that. So, yay! I'm glad it was fun. It was fun for me too. I'm honestly, sorry, just catching the hearts. I'm just, I'm surprised at how much I had to say. That's what I was worried about, that there would be, waving hands. I was worried that there would just be like moments of dead air because that's what I thought. Anyway, good night, everybody, and thanks for the gifted subs. That's the expression, fully. Thank you for the gifted subs, and I will see you around. Bye. Mwah.